The game is really simple. 3 yellows are going to attack the 3 blues, and as they do, they're going to try and break through the ball past the end zone for this player to go in and get a shot on goal. That's as simple as the practice is. So hopefully the players will pick it up really quickly. My name's Andy Summers and I work as National Coach Development Lead at the Football Association. Today we're going to have a look at a practice around intercepting. Again, predominantly focused around the youth development phase, so 12 to 16. And firstly, highlight the importance of intercepting and the role it plays in our game. And the practice is set up in a real simple area here. So again, trying to use some pitch geography for players, which is important. We've got the goal at one end. It's got no goalkeeper in it at the moment. That may come a little bit later. We've come inside the 18-yard box all the way out to sort of just outside the D at the half where we've got an end zone. The game is really simple. 3 yellows are going to attack the 3 blues. And as they do, they're going to try and break through the ball past the end zone for this player to go in and get a shot on goal. That's as simple as the practice is. So hopefully the players will pick it up really quickly, that it's a 3v3 practice. For the blues, they have got 2 players who can go and engage and can go and work and try and get the ball off the yellows. If they are to win the ball, hopefully by an interception, but by any means, it's no problem, they can then dribble the ball up to the end zone to score a point for their team. That would then be yellows back on the ball and having another go at attacking. What we have done further backwards on the pitch is isolated a player. So you'll see back here, we've got a number 2. He is locked in at the moment to this end zone here, just positioned outside the 18-yard box. The hope is for this player to get lots of practice at intercepting. The 3 yellows will work the ball against the 2 and hopefully get lots of success. They'll hopefully be able to get into a position where people are starting to nick past that final line, and the role of this number 2 is, can they get into a position to be able to intercept that pass? If they do, they can spring and they can go and join in and try and get the ball to the end zone. That then means this player is free and he'll be replaced by an additional player back in that end zone, and yellows would start again with the ball. Really important things to consider is the balance of your teams. So we need to get this right, that yellows are getting some success. So we need yellows to be able to get into positions where we can get players really high on the pitch, to be able to get in behind. And we also need to really be able to focus our support on the work of this defender and this deepest player to be in a really good position to be able to step across and nick the ball. If the ball does go beyond them, which it will, so we're working on a defensive topic, we're working around intercepting, they are not going to win the ball all the time. So if the ball does go in behind, they can go in and get a shot on goal as a team, and then we'll recycle back to the start to start again. We can obviously flip the teams, so we can let all the teams have a go at it. And again, I'm only working with a small set of numbers, so it may be that you've got another coach working on something specific, or you have multiple versions of these set up at the same time. We also, as we get going, have the opportunity to add a goalkeeper into this practice as we go through. Thinking of the step principle, something we really need to consider on this one is for the yellows to be able to play forward and play in behind, we need to have space for them to be able to play to. So if the area is too small, the likelihood is this defender's not going to get any practice at trying to intercept. We want to make it a real challenge for this player. We want to make it difficult for this player to actually intercept the ball. So the space that's in behind and in front of the practice is really important, that we get the distances and the measurements right. Another progression from this would be that we take this player out of the zone, so we remove the front line and we have them playing as a player in here. Now, they would still remain as the deepest player, however, still have the massive role of trying to intercept to break free. Some scoring systems you could have on. If you do intercept it and manage to break free and score, that's worth double points. If it's a misplaced pass or it's just something where the ball's gone off and you recycle it, it will be worth 1 point. If at any stage the ball goes off the pitch via the side, so if a yellow manages to knock the ball off, it would just restart as it would in a game with a blue throw-in. As a coach, you can decide whether it's of benefit to have a throw-in or a kick-in, depending on the age and stage and where your player's at and what they might need to practice.